Hi guys, welcome back to Psychic Renegade Tarot. We're going to do a pick a card today. Thinking let's just do what's coming next kind of thing. So let's look at springtime, the next 3 months, this quarter season basically. And so right now this is going to be a spring reading. If you guys want to work with me, just DM me or email me. Make sure you have like reading in the title of your email so I can find you, okay? We're going to have 3 piles. This is for Tanzanite. Beach rock is pile 2. Pile 3 is blue calcite. Okay, so let's get into this. You guys can check out my Instagram if you want, psychic.renegadetarot. And that's all I do is IG and YouTube. Okay, pile 1 shows this cute little purple prairie Tanzanite. Let's look at what's coming in for you for spring or the next season ahead if you're watching this at a later time. Ooh, Justice pile 1. If you're in litigation or a stressful situation, if you're being like accused of something, or your character's being put into question in some kind of way, I feel like you're going to be vindicated or you're going to have some kind of win there. It's saying you're going to get your justice. So this could be in another area of life, like maybe you've put a lot of hard work into something and you're going to get a reward for it or promotion, or you've put a lot of care and concern into your relationship and it's prospering, something like that. So you're getting what you deserve. You're also taking chances on yourself with the Fool card here. This is taking leaps of faith, starting something new, trying something out. This could be a new side hustle, a new hobby, a new venture, a new hairstyle, a new wardrobe, something. You're wanting to revamp something for spring or for the season ahead that you're in. So there's changes coming through pile 1. This could be unexpected friendships, pile 1. Maybe you don't seek friendships. Most of you are adults, so maybe it's harder for you to make friendships as an adult. But I feel like you're gonna have an unexpected new friend come into your life, or maybe a reunion in a friendship circle kind of thing. Maybe you'll plan something fun with a friend, go somewhere fun. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune reverse. So pile 1, don't make any big bets or gambles in the next few months. Play it safe because there's some kind of loss you might be approaching, or there's something you might get redirected from. So maybe if there's like a specific car you wanted to buy, you might end up buying something else, but it's going to be for the better. Maybe you want to buy a house and then the deal falls through and you end up getting something else. So like I was saying, there might be something you get redirected from because something else is coming through that's better suited. So I don't feel like this is a big thing, but it might be something that you've wanted. Could be like a collaboration, a partnership, a business idea. Like something just might fall through because something else is coming basically. So Queen of Pentacles, don't worry about this. Your money's good. You're looking good. I feel like you're very stable, fruitful, and abundant this season, pile 1. There's a lot of good energy. Again, if you do have some kind of redirection, don't let it like don't let it mess up your vibe too much or stop your forward movement, because it is really something for your betterment. What in the hell? Fine, so don't worry about that. 9 of Cups, you might have a new love offer. Someone might express their feelings for you. You might be feeling very emotional and romantic and lovey-dovey. Maybe you're in your feels this season. Maybe you're really into somebody or your partner, or you have some good romantic prospects. It has you reminiscing on the past or your childhood or your younger years. Maybe you're kind of for some of you, you're around your, what's it called? Saturn return. That's what I was trying to think. For some of you, you're nearing like a Saturn return. So you're in like a reflection mode and you're kind of looking back at the ways you've spent prior decades and how you want to evolve, changes, things you want to keep, things you want to get rid of, that kind of thing. Like I'm seeing like an assessing of where you've been and where you want to go, kind of. And this is more personal. I'm hearing you're going back to school. You're studying something, you're passing a trade or licensing or certification or getting a degree or getting that job you wanted. You're investing in your future in some kind of way. You're working on leveling up, pile 1. Just could involve some kind of training or study or qualifications that you need to get under your belt to accomplish some kind of goal, business, career path, whatever it is. But you're the Magician, pile 1. You have everything under control, everything within your grasp that you need, that you want, that you're trying to cultivate. Just keep yourself focused. Keep your energy high, light. Keep yourself grounded and keep yourself focused on things you want to manifest. Try to keep your energy healthy too, so you can manifest. You've got Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. So if you're in a partnership, it's solid. If you're single, you're really on top of your game. Your money's right. Your investments are right. You're sitting pretty, pile 1. You don't have a lot of worries here. There might be just this little disruption with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. But you're easily gonna just like move past this obstacle or this disappointment, whatever it is. So if a hiccup comes your way, try not to get hung up on it, is what Spirit is saying, because you're really moving on to bigger and better things. This is not going to trip you up. It's just kind of some kind of redirection is what I'm seeing. So that's what I see for you guys, pile 1. Thank you for watching. If you need more specific answers about something, your career, your love life, whatever, get in touch with me. I have space for personal readings. And that's it. Bye guys. Bye, pile 1. You chose the Beach Rock. This is your pile 2. I have some more from the deck for clarifiers, but I've pulled each of the piles 8 cards. We're just going to go from there and get the general of like what's coming through this spring season. If it's not spring in your area or you're watching this later, or this quarter, the next 3 months or so. Ooh, pile 2. Pile 2, you have some snakes in the camp. Be careful. If someone around you is hiding things from you or has ulterior motives. Swords, what the heck, pile 2? Someone's also talking badly about you behind your back, trying to disrupt your plans behind your back, spreading lies about you behind your back, pile 2, because he's holding the sword upside down, trying to cause like division. Someone has it out for you. Interesting. Trying to cause division in your life, trying to disrupt your partnerships, your plans, your goals. Ooh, you really have someone around you that's like secretly like has it out for you. 10 of Wands. Stop. I'm not trying to laugh. It's getting serious. What in the heck? They're trying to cause burdens for you. Wow. Okay, this could be a Sag, or you have Sag energy in your chart. You're balancing this out. You're alchemizing this, but it's like you really have a whole slew of haters. I see you really have supporters. Maybe that's what this person is trying to sabotage for you or trying to disrupt. They don't like seeing people support you, so they're trying to like rally a little like gaggle to hate on you. The Hermit, you're like staying out of the fray. You're staying out of the drama, the commotion. You're working on your own energy. Maybe you sense someone around you is untrustworthy, but you haven't picked out who yet. You know what I mean? So maybe you're kind of taking a step back to kind of assess your circle or people you interact with. Take it to your guides, I'm hearing. The Chariot. You're doing some traveling this season. You're doing your own thing. You're pursuing goals. You might get a new car or a new vehicle in the next 3 months. This could be a black or white or red vehicle, even green or blue. Gold for some of you? I don't know. Is there gold cars? I guess kind of champagne cars. But you're pursuing things. You have this side of you that's dealing with this spiritual warfare or these literal haters or people that are trying to sabotage you in real life and in the spiritual realm. And I feel like you deal with a lot, even though it's not all hate. You do have supporters, pile 2. And I think that's what really pisses these people off even more. They want everyone to hate you. This is weird. People don't. I feel like you're like this lovable sweetheart, or you're like this girl or boy next door, or like you have this like American sweetheart kind of energy. I'm American. You might be, you know, European, African, Asian, I don't know. But it's like this kind of beloved energy, like in your area, in your town, in your circle. People are very fond of you, think highly of you, don't have issues with you. So they just don't, I feel like this person's trying to work overtime to sabotage your reputation, but it's just not sticking because your real energy is balanced. Your real energy stays out of the mix and keeps to yourself. Your real energy is working on your own goals. You're actually very sweet and like generous with the Page of Cups here. So all their slander or these weird lies that they're hiding from, I feel like this person's putting on a fake face to you. The Seven of Swords and Five of Swords, but they're talking behind your back. This might be someone you grew up with, someone you've known from childhood, acquaintance, schoolmate, friend. Hopefully not a friend, but someone pretending to be. This could even be like a cousin or a neighbor. The Star. They're just jealous of your position, your aura, your vibes, what you attract into your life, what you're accomplishing, any kind of attention you're getting, any support. If you have a channel, if you have an online presence, if you have a business, if you have a program, a class you teach, whatever. If you have something where you're in charge of people, or you manage people, or you showcase your skills or your personality in some kind of way, this person's very jealous that you get any kind of accolades for this or acknowledgement. They just want, they think low of you because it makes them feel better, and they want everyone else to agree with that. Yeah, they're trying to say that like you're fake. They're trying to say that you're really depressed. They're trying to say that you're not really as happy as you say you are. Like you maybe like your fake positive kind of stuff. I don't know. This person's just trying to kind of like smear the story here. It's like your energy is pretty light. You're pretty open. I'm seeing kind of relaxed, like earth energy. This person's kind of trying to spread the opposite energy, that you're stressed out, you're worried about them, you're worried about drama, you don't like your life. Like they're trying to paint you as this like miserable person. But I don't feel, it's like you just don't like this person, or you don't get along with that person. It's not that you're this terrible person. You guys just don't mesh, or this person just really doesn't appreciate your flavor, your energy, your vibe, which is fine. But it's like, instead of minding their business, they're trying to convince people that you're this terrible person, but you're not. So yeah, I don't know. Be careful not to like give this person your energy is what I'm saying. They might even like copy you, or you try to like mooch off your energy. It's like, it's giving that weird energy where it's like they hate you, but they also try to mimic you. Pick a side. They're trying to say like you're a bitch, or you're cold-hearted, or you're selfish. Maybe you're just that way to this person because you sense their weird energy. So you got a weirdo around you. They might be after your money, intimidated by your money, intimidated by your status. Maybe that you like cut them off, like your cutoff game is strong. Maybe you just set quick boundaries. You got tired of this person's energy. They were just wearing you out. I don't know. It's like a fake friend or secret hater, or weird, some just weirdness, and you peeped it, you distanced yourself, and this person is mad. They're mad about it. Like this person got competitive or weird with you, or talking shit behind your back, and you peeped it, and when you cut this friend off, now you're the villain for having boundaries or something, and you're like, no, it's not, that's not how this works. You're calling judgment on this relationship, this association, whatever it is, whoever this person was. This could be like a past relative, or I don't know, someone you had to work with, someone you grew up with, something like that. Someone that was close enough to kind of have opinions about you, but they didn't really know you like that. You don't even have to do anything. This situation is going to sort itself out. Spirit's calling judgment on this person, on this scenario. I feel like you've dropped the burden. You might have cut contact. You just don't care what this person's opinion is, and I don't feel like their slander and the picture they're trying to paint is sticking, because enough people know you to know that they're just being a hater. It's not true. So don't worry, pile 2. Good luck with that. I hope you peep who the person is and figure it out. If you need more details or personal reading, email me or DM me. See you later. My information's always in the description box. Bye. Pile 3. If you chose this lovely blue calcite, this is your reading. What's coming through this next season? It could be spring, or it could just be whatever season you're in if you're watching this later time. Let's just look at what's coming through, what you're dealing with. See what, it could be anything that comes up. Page of Swords. A lot of people are discussing you, your life, your business, what's going on. Are you the talk of the town? Pile 3. Oh my God, your love life is the talk of the town. Something's going on with you and your partner, the people you date. People love to be in your business or spread your business. I think you're with a difficult partner. It takes a lot of strength to be with this person, or you might have been through some ish with a person or in your dating life. Have you been dealing with a little stress? Pile 3. You're worried about a situation, maybe about something becoming public, or having just people's opinions. You're tired of people's opinions. I feel like you're actually thinking about being single. You want to be single. Maybe you're happier single, or you feel more content because someone's not messing with your emotions all the time. It could be a water sign or a fire sign. Maybe you like your independence. The Lover's reversed. Ooh, you could have a toxic Gemini around you, a toxic relationship, a partner that's not pulling their weight, not fulfilling their promises, irritating you, just not being like attentive or sensitive to your emotions, something like that. Like this person's being kind of selfish in that way, or just kind of a jerk. I don't know. You're working a ton this season, pile 3. You're putting a lot of hard work. Maybe you've tried to fix it with this person before and it was a lot of hard work. It took a lot of strength. You were worried and stressed out. You're still holding on to this though, because there's a 4 of Pentacles. So there's part of you that just can't let this go, or maybe like the resentment of what they did to you with the Lover's reversed. Maybe you are holding on to some kind of anxiety about what people are saying about this with the Page of Swords. I don't know. I'm feeling this like hush hush energy. Like there's like a secret or some level of shame. Like if you were cheated on or embarrassed, or you got in a public fight, or there's some kind of messiness regarding a past love or person or something you were in a romantic involvement with that you don't want to deal with anymore. Maybe like exes popped up, drama popped up, Judgment reverse. Ooh, people were making bad judgments about you or the situation. It was just looking messy. It was looking bad. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you dropped your feelings. You just like exited stage left. You're like, this is just a disaster. So it cut off. Sorry, pile 3. Knight of Cups reverse. You exited stage left. You removed yourself from the situation. It was too messy. Something went sideways in one of your relationships. This could be friends, but it's looking as more romantic. This could be the recent past or stuff you're dealing with right now. It's looking at more like the fallout of what you're dealing with right now, because I see that you're single, or you've moved away from this, or you've resolved this issue with your partner if it's a current relationship. But somebody really pissed you off or made you look bad or drug you into something you don't want to be drug into, basically. Like if it was a third-party situation, you got blamed, and maybe the other person pursued you or lied about them being single or whatever. Something stupid. The Empress and 7 of Pentacles. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your own comfort, your own abundance, your own future, your own family, your own needs, and why do I have this in? Stability right now. So you're not concerned about this person. You're kind of moving up and moving on. And let's see. I can see people, yeah, you're defending your own peace. You're defending your own reputation, your own character. So you're kind of setting the story straight, or keeping your distance from this person, or correcting the behavior if it's a current thing. Girl, the Hermit. Two got this too. Some of you might be from pile 2, pile 3, but not all of you. You're staying out of the mix. You're staying away from this person, or kind of minding your own business, minding the business that pays you, like they say. So you're separating yourself from this disaster, whatever it was, or this narrative that you got drug into is what I'm seeing. The person feels left out in the cold from you. I don't know, this person was really into you, or had their sights set on you, had some kind of limerence or fantasy built up in their head about where you guys were gonna go and what you're gonna do, kind of thing, and you're just putting a kibosh to that. You're like, no, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not getting drug into this. You're not gonna like put your mess on me. So there's something you're curbing, some kind of toxic mess that's like, I don't know, someone tried to sell you a dream that it was going to be so happy in this thing, and maybe you fell for it for a little bit, but then you found out like they had a partner, they weren't divorced, someone had a baby on the way, like it got really messy, and you were like, that's not what you said. So yeah, you just don't want to shack up with an embarrassing liar or cheater. So yeah, you weren't going to let this stain your reputation. I feel like you didn't know, or you were misled in some kind of way. I don't think you like knowingly got involved in this drama or whatever it was, but I feel like you got blamed for it, and then it also pissed you off. Like, so then you blame me for the mess, and then you think that I'm just gonna like run off into the sunset with you. No. So you disappointed this person. Yeah, you sent a tower their way because you're above it. They thought you were gonna fall for the stupidity, and you were like, no. Good job, you got dressed.
Here's your back.
Thank you. You're above it. You're putting a tower to this. You don't care if you disappoint people. I feel like you're putting all your energy into yourself, pile 3, or something better. If you're in a relationship with this person, you deaded the situation, I guess. But for a lot of you, this was something that you, like a situationship, or something you got dragged into, or maybe you were dating and then you found out they're really married, or they had a whole family, or something, something messy you were misled about. And then somehow you got the blame, pile 3. So anyway, don't worry, you're moving past it. You're looking good. So have fun next season, pile 3. If you need any specific answers, you can get in touch with me for a personal reading on, just DM me on Instagram or email me. And I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Bye.